Strictly music, only music, and nothing else. And let's go ahead and get into Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl track list. As you very well know, it has been announced that Kendrick Lamar will be performing at the next upcoming Super Bowl in New Orleans. Now, there is a lot of conversation about who should have been the preferred performer for the Super Bowl in New Orleans, as well as Kendrick Lamar's track list. Now, we know that Kendrick Lamar has a excellent stage performance. His concerts are phenomenal, and we know that he has a beautiful and a lengthy discography. He's one of the best discographies in hip hop history. So let's go ahead and just get into some of the songs that we know for a fact we're gonna see on there. But again, this is all speculation. But here at Strictly Music, Only Music, and Nothing Else, we are very educated in topics like these. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, what can we expect? From Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance? Now, I believe that he has about a 13-minute runtime available to him, so that gives him a lot of room to play. Now, we can expect Not Like Us. That goes without saying. Not Like Us contributed, some might say, to him getting this Super Bowl spot. But what else can we expect besides Not Like Us? I think we could also see some of the songs that he's known for off his Good Kid, Mad City tape. We have Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. We have Backseat Freestyle. It depends on which way he wants to go. Kendrick musically likes to make a statement with his music. So in all honesty, I do believe he's going to try to do the same on one of the biggest stages, if not the biggest stage in the world. And what does that mean? I believe we're going to see To Pimp a Butterfly in full effect. That means King Kunta. That means I maybe... all right for sure. I can say 100% if I was a betting man that we would see King Kunta in All Right on the Super Bowl stage. These songs are smashes and they represent his subject matter and what he's trying to portray in his music. But he does also have a bit more on his Damn project. I don't believe we're going to see a lot of Damn on here. We may see Humble. I do believe Humble may be in rotation. That may be one of his opening songs. He does tend to use Humble when it's time for these big stage performances. But I think it's really going to be Good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly that takes center stage. I do believe we'll see other songs from his other projects, but I do believe the bulk of his performance would be from these two iconic albums. So we have Backseat Freestyle, we have Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Now, I would like to see Mad City, but I doubt that's going to be on there. We have Swimming Pools, not too sure that's going to be on there. If he does perform Swimming Pools, it will most likely be a very, very short segment. It's the Super Bowl halftime show. You want to give people energy. Energy, and Kendrick is a phenomenal performer, and he has songs with energy like Humble, like Backseat Freestyle, like All Right, like King Kunta. He does have some smashes. Now, what can we expect maybe off of his latest body of work, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers? I don't think we see much from Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I'm going to be honest. Maybe N95. If I had to pick off of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I would say N95 just because of the upbeat tempo of it, and it's a smash. I think we're going to see at least one song from all of his bodies of work. I don't think that we see much off of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I wouldn't mind the Heart Part 5. It really depends on what he's trying to go for. Kendrick tends to try to get a message out there, and this is the biggest stage in the world. It can be an amalgamation of all of his bodies of work, and it could be an amalgamation of all of his years spent in the game. So he may try to go deep in his catalog. We may even get some from Overly Dedicated or Section 80. But if I had to be a betting man, I would say Good Kid, Mad City, and To Pimp a Butterfly are going to be the crux of this performance. I do think King Kunta, I know King Kunta is going to be on there. I know All Right is going to be on there. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, I mean, I'm sure that's going to be on there. Backseat Freestyle is iffy, but if I was a better man, I would also say Backseat Freestyle would be on there. So I do believe that those two albums are going to be the meat and potatoes of his performance. Now, he has DNA as well on the Damn project that I feel may make a brief appearance. This is a long slot. And it's not like these songs are going to be performed in their entirety. They're going to get maybe a minute and a half max, and then they're going to switch to the next song. So he has a lot of real estate to play with. Now, we're not entirely sure if he's going to have a featured artist come out or anything like that. That's still up for a debate. We haven't had any confirmation on that particular front, but he has a lot of real estate to play with. He has Loyalty featuring Rihanna. He has Love featuring Zachary. He has a couple on here, but if I was a betting man, and if we're talking strictly music, only music and nothing else, I do believe Good Kid, Mad City, and To Pimp a Butterfly are going to be the meat and potatoes. And that means things like Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, Backseat Freestyle. I do believe Money Trees will make a appearance on there. I don't believe Poetic Justice will, for obvious reasons. I'll let you come to your own conclusion by what I mean obvious reasons why Poetic Justice wouldn't be on there. I do believe King Kunta, I do believe All Right will be on there. Like I said, I wouldn't mind I'm not entirely sure if it will be. And then we have his projects like Untitled, Unmastered, which is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Kendrick project, which is a hot take, I know, but I thoroughly enjoyed that project. I don't believe we see much from that. I wouldn't mind seeing some Untitled, Unmastered on there, maybe track 3, things like that. Kendrick has a very, very deep bag. He also has features. If you want to go ahead and say, okay, maybe he does bring an artist out. He has Goosebumps with Travis Scott, which is colossal. He has Bad Blood with Taylor Swift, which is gigantic. He has Collard Greens with Schoolboy Q, Dubs in the Wind with SZA, so maybe he wants to bring the TDE guys out. But we can for sure say, just from process of elimination, and he also has New Freezer. Let's not leave New Freezer out, and Freedom with Beyonce as well. But just if we had to take an educated guess based on strictly music, only music, and nothing else, Kendrick usually likes to make a statement with his performances. We know the controversy surrounding the Super Bowl when it comes to ethnicity and ethnic artists. We're not going to get into that here at Strictly Music. We talk strictly music, only music, and nothing else. But it's hard to talk music only when we speak Kendrick Lamar and not talk about the subject matter. We can't do that. Music, subject matter, hand in hand, peanut butter, jelly. Kendrick likes to speak on social issues in his music, and this is the biggest stage and the biggest opportunity for him to do that. So why not To Pimp a Butterfly? That album encompasses and encapsulates all of the social issues. Why not? I think To Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City, because Good Kid, Mad City is a classic. It's Hair, that's his best body of work to date. So I do believe those two will take center stage. So I do believe Humble, DNA, All Right, Backseat Freestyle, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, and I do believe I'm missing one. Let's see here. And maybe N95. Like I said, I don't think we're going to see much off of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. But if we do see, I would say N95 and maybe let's see. I would say just N95 and maybe the Heart Power 5 off of that body of work. Now, in terms of Overly Dedicated or Section 80, I don't believe we see more from that. We have maybe Rigor Mortis or Fuck Your Ethnicity off of Section 80. We also have ADHD. I don't know. ADHD may make a very brief appearance because of just how slow that particular song is. And off of Overly Dedicated, I don't believe we see much off of that either. Maybe Michael Jordan. You have to be a genuine Kendrick fan to even know some of these tracks off of Section 80. So maybe Michael Jordan or Ignorance is Bliss. But I do, again, believe that To Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City will take center stage, and that means Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, Backseat Freestyle, and that means King Kunta, All Right, and then I think in 95 is going to poke its head out, like I said, maybe The Heart Part 5, and then I also believe DNA off of Damn, joined by Damn, and maybe Loyalty and or Love, and Loyalty featuring Rihanna, Love featuring Zachary are also going to make an appearance. So get in the comments and let me know what songs you think he will be performing, how long you think some of these songs are going to get some shine, and let me know what you feel should take center stage and what should get the most attention. I do believe King Kunta will be getting the most attention, and or Humble. I do believe those two. And of course, we have Not Like Us. Prior to contrary belief, I don't think Not Like Us is going to take much of a center stage. I think he's going to lean on that. But this is the biggest stage in the world. He has such a diverse catalog. And I know for a fact he would love to showcase more than just that simple track. I don't think a single moment will be wasted. I got my money on King Kunta taking a big portion of this and any of those other songs from To Pimp a Butterfly. But it's all speculation. Strictly music, only music and nothing else. Get in the comments and let me know what you want to see him perform, what you think he's going to perform, and just grade the overall performance from 1 to 10 based on the other performances that you may have seen him do. I believe this is going to be a 10 out of 10 performance. I know it's up for a debate, but Kendrick's a phenomenal performer and he has a phenomenal catalog. Strictly music, only music and nothing else. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell everybody you know, and get at me, dog. Kendrick Lamar'S, Superbowl, New Orleans. Let's get it.